Hello, welcome to Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading for the collective. Welcome. Whatever drew you into this reading, the title or the picture, this message will probably be for you then. And if it isn't, remember that this is a collective reading. I'm tuning into general energies, not one person's specific energy. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Ooh. All right. All right, collective. In the past, you were in the energy of Ace of Pentacles, strengthening bonds. Some type of offering from the universe, opportunity. Could be working with someone. Ooh, wow. So Ace of Pentacles and then Ace of Wands in reverse. So an opportunity came up, but there was a lack of passion, a lack of oh, okay. Let me clarify this. I think yes. Okay. All right. So this feels like an opportunity to connect with someone, strengthening bonds. Maybe someone who you've had a difficult connection with. It does not have to be a relationship. It could be a family member, or it feels like a very relevant, important connection in your life. And it feels like there's this opportunity, like, this is a opportunity to reconnect with this person. But somehow it just it didn't feel very satisfying. I get the feeling that this person has not done the work they on themselves for growth opportunities. They in the past have been very secretive, very deceptive, and a lot of pain around this. That's why it feels so personal. It doesn't feel like work opportunity. It feels, or someone, it feels very personal. So a family, maybe because this is around the holidays and you're seeing family members, or they're reaching out in that spirit of holiday spirit, and you're kind of like, oh, well, let's see, and you start talking with them, or texting, or phone call, whatever that connection is, an opportunity. But there's something about you, it doesn't feel, it feels like intuitively you're like, this person has not changed. I would be going right back into the same nest of hornets with this person. Feels like you have done a lot of healing on yourself. So healing because of what this person created. Feels like they never took ownership and responsibility for whatever happened in the past. And the way it feels like you turn them down with that Ace of Wands. There's just there's nothing there. I've come so far to get to where I am, to heal, to create healthy boundaries, to go back with someone who's unhealed, very unconscious, still wanting to play the same games. It feels disappointing because there's something about this connection that's important, maybe because it is a relative or someone close to you. And so you wanted this story with them to have a happy ending, but at least right now, they're entrenched in dying with the lie kind of energy. Like they just are incapable, unwilling, or unable. I feel some compassion for this person. They just their trajectory in life is not the same as you. Maybe they're, a little bit more improved, but you're on a different trajectory. And so the further you go, the further the distance is between you and a satisfying connection with this person. In present energy, you are in Two of Swords. Refusing to see. What is the collective refusing to see? Nine of Swords. You're really in your head, in your thoughts. There's some decision that you're wanting to make, that you need to make, it feels like, that's causing anxiety and worry, keeping you up at night. Feels related to this past situation. Okay, it is about connections like this. There's something about this opportunity with someone to kind of come together and heal something, and they're not being ready. I feel like you seeing that. You're in a very, like in a crossroads right now. I think you wanted to uncover these secrets, come clean, open this up. Like that would be a very healing experience for you. Catharsis is what I'm hearing, very cathartic. Very cathartic to air things out, to tell your truth, to speak your truth. It feels like you weren't in connection with this person, so life goes on. You've done well, you've healed from whatever happened. So there's nothing that you're really losing other than making a decision. How do I let go of the wounding of what happened? Because they're never going to work this out with me. They're never going to be able to meet me where I'm at and resolve this. They're never going to be able to fully apologize, hear me, see me, understand what they did. They're never going to be able to understand that. You're not going to have a cathartic moment. So in present time, how do you heal? It feels like even having this happen in the past has woken up some old wounds, like stirred up some memories and thoughts. Replaying all that they did and how painful that has been. Yeah, I'm getting that they're relatively unchanged. They just, this is someone who seems charming on the outside, but they're, I don't think, because of the secrets, I don't feel that it's public knowledge what this person, how they treated you, how they, but it just feels like they crossed a lot of lines, a lot of boundaries with you. I can feel the, like, the secret that you, feels like they even projected limitations onto you. Feels like you had to heal from a lot of mental and emotional, if not physical, abuse. Yeah, this person is just emotionally closed off as well. They're emotionally manipulative. They lack compassion. Maybe that's part of what you realized when you were communicating with them and connecting. You're like, I don't feel like their words are matching up with any feelings. They might say words like love and care and missing you, but you just can't feel it. Maybe part of why you couldn't feel it is because you have protected yourself and created very healthy boundaries, even from your emotions with this person, because they can't be trusted. So at this crossroads right now, I feel like as we go on with the reading, we'll see more about this decision and how to release this. It feels like the timing of it is very significant. It's time to release this cycle instead of needing some type of closure with this person, some type of being seen by this person, not giving them the power over your last bit of healing. It feels like this type of energy is blocking your ability to move on. Whew. All right. Your family pattern we're looking at today, collective, is 4 of Cups. Opportunity beckons. I get the feeling that this person in the past and even presently has a habit of ghosting you, of you needing them. This feels like a childhood. I mean, it feels like this could be a parent or someone that you depended on as a child. You needed their help and they neglected you. There's just this ghosting, this feeling like turning their back on you, turning back their back on the truth. Feels like you witness them working really well with other people, maybe other people in the community, their friends or other family members, but not you. Maybe there are other people who have also received this treatment. I don't feel like you've talked with them about it, but you have definitely, whether that's just for a few of you or not, this person has a history of when you are a child and in dire need, dependent on this person and their care, they turn their back on you. Feels like neglect. It felt like a lack of care, a lack of love. And so I feel like that's the abandonment, abandoning you again and again and again. It feels like they offered a lot of lip service about how much they care, and that they care when it's convenient for them. And there's an unwillingness to acknowledge this. coming up? And how do you release this? Okay, this is coming up because you have these wonderful new opportunities. Something that you're really wanting to manifest. This could be an opportunity, a job, a business. Feels very related to your skill, something that you're very skilled at, and you have ambition and you want to move this forward. And feels like a brick wall in your past. This so your energy isn't flowing from your past. There's this brick wall of unresolved pain and grief. I can feel like there's just this heartache and a chasm of grief that this caused. This created specific ways that you perceived yourself, limiting ways because of how this person treated you, how they neglected you. I would call this profound neglect. I'd feel very comfortable. Someone knowing that you are in distress, knowing you are a child, and not showing up for you again and again and again, leaving you as a child to deal with very adult issues. Also, I just want to acknowledge, I can feel there's also a rage that comes up with this. The hurt and pain, and then over that is this rage, because I'm liking the rage, not to be acted on, but because that rage tells me that somewhere within you, you know that you are worthy of, and you have always been worthy of getting loving attention and care, and someone protecting you and taking care of you and loving you correctly. Just want to validate that those emotions are real and authentic and healthy. I don't feel that you would do this to a child. I feel like you have learned from this, and if you are a parent or someone who works with children, that you would not in turn. It has really informed you on how you behave towards other people, how you care for others, has been strongly influenced. It's basically, don't do what they did. At least that. So, all right, personal issue is 7 of Cups. Seek the truth. Indeed. No, this is 7 of Swords. Sorry. Wow. 7 of Swords. Now 7 of Swords. Seek the truth. Ooh, you're really wanting the truth. You're wanting to get to the nitty-gritty. You have definitely, in present time and in the past, worked through all the things that this person has done that have gone unresolved, that have gone without resolution, without them taking accountability and responsibility for what they did. Feel like you're ready to move on. You're wanting to move on with your life and have the life that you've always felt, that's more vibrationally a match for how you've always felt about yourself, but this person is unwilling or unable to see you, and to see you. They can't see you. And so now it feels, I get the feeling that the truth of this connection, what's the deeper, broader connection, so you can separate this, so you can get to the light, because they're not going to ever be a part of, it does not feel like in this lifetime that they are ever going to be a constructive part of your healing. Maybe that was part of the plan. Okay. Wow. Wow. The Empress. The personal issue that you have, you've got this within you. You are ready for this fork in the road. You're ready to make this decision. You're seeing that they are a brick wall in your energy, that they have had such a profound effect on bringing such darkness and limitation into your life, that they are not a part of the solution. You are your own solution. You're going to focus on you. I feel like you're heading to a place that's so abundant, where you nurture all aspects of yourself, even past you who felt abandoned, who was not seen. You are healing that on your own, not needing anything from them to separate from this type of energy. This feels very pivotal. This whole reading feels like a family pattern, like the root cause, something at the core, so you can move on and have an abundant life. And again, I feel like you were a good parent, or if you want to be a parent, you will be a good parent because you have learned from this. You're not going to repeat this cycle, that you have learned how to nurture yourself. You have just grown so much from your past. There's just such an evolution to your spirit. And I'm getting that there's something about the way the Empress, I'm now kind of looking ahead, is twice, right on top of each other, right next to each other. This does have a feminine energy about it. This does feel like a mother wound. This feels like a mother figure, if not mother. That you've been on this quest to seek the truth and to grow from this, to be the person you've always wanted others to see you as, and are yet unable and incapable. I feel like as you ascend and continue to ascend, it will get easier and easier to forgive and have compassion for people who are just stuck in a cycle. That maybe the dream was that this person finally sees you, cops to, takes responsibility, apologizes, really understands the effect, the negative effect that they had in your life. And then you can build and have the relationship you've always wanted. And I feel like it's time to let that go, let that dream go. Not let the dream go, maybe let the need go. I need this to happen in order for me to heal. And instead, what I'm getting is, I see that they're stuck. I see that they lack they don't have the same ambitions that I do. They're not on the same life path that I'm on. So I'm going to wish them well in my heart, in my words, in my thoughts, and keep going towards my destiny. That you nurturing yourself, you seeing yourself clearly is all that matters. Not giving your power away, not continuing to give your power away to this person. All right. Your conscience, what you would do if no one were there to judge you. 9 of Swords. Boy, there's a lot of being in your head, being in your thoughts, darkest fears. Again, the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is at the top of your reading in present energy, and now it's in your conscience. What is it that you want to do with those darkest fears? Yeah, you want to release. This is the Devil in reverse. You want to take those fears, those limitations, your worry, that traumas, and release them. Release your attachment to a specific outcome, taking them out of the equation for your healing, detaching from them, setting very healthy boundaries. It feels like you're already there, like this person still has a way to tug at your heartstrings a bit, like those unmet needs, all that ghosting, all that, like maybe this time they'll show up. I feel like you've already done a lot of this work, and you're restoring your control. This person just doesn't have access like they used to. Maybe that's something you also, in this reconnecting in the past with them, you realized there's nothing there. I don't feel, it's been too long and too little. I don't have the energy. I don't want to ruin all this healing that I've done on someone who's not a safe bet at all. Feel like your intuition's telling you this person it's just disappointment. So you're wanting to not only release your fears, but release resentment. You know what it's like to be in this person's energy and how painful it is. That is their daily experience. That is the world that they're in. And when you go back in it, you probably, all that old stuff being kicked up, all those old memories and old pains. Part of that is because why that happened is by connecting with them and going back into that energy, you connect with their energy, and it's very old for you. It's things that you've worked very hard to let go, to heal, to move on from. It doesn't feel that they in this lifetime their plan wasn't to move on, to elevate, to heal, at least for not these issues, at least not for these issues. In the center of your reading, your higher self is an 8 of Pentacles, dedicated effort. So your higher self in the very center of this reading is staying focused on what that project is, what you are trying to manifest. It feels like it's some type of financial opportunity, a job. It feels very like a passion project, something that's very you, something that you're very ambitious about, something that's really wrapped up with your desire. It feels very you, the real you, the you that you want people to see and hear you as. That's okay. That's what the crossroads is. Do I go back into this energy, or do I move forward? And your higher self is saying, move forward, move forward. This energy is still blocking you. Feels like you've had some level of success with what you've been focusing on, but not to the level that you've wanted. And that is why this was an opportunity, a blessing, an opportunity to meet up with this person, to connect with this person, so you could really feel and sense and see the difference between how you feel when you are working on your opportunity, how aligned you feel, how happy, how excited, versus how you feel when you're back in this person's energy. And choose what it is that you want, taking control. Your challenge right now is solar plexus chakra. So your solar plexus chakra is right where your ribs meet, below that heart chakra. It's the seat of personal power. It's the seat of your personal power. It's your little sunshine. Your challenge is to be empowered, self-empowered, to not need someone else to say something, to do something, to change, to heal, to evolve, so you can feel empowered to have what you want. If this is a mother issue that we're talking about, whoever this is, it feels like you really want them to be proud of you. You want them to see you and be rooting for you. And I don't get the feeling I feel like you are meant to embody this yourself. You are meant to embody this empowering, nurturing, mothering yourself energy, so you can have the success that you want. To finally release this wounding, finally release this person, realize that it's not going to happen the way you wanted it to, and that it's not necessary for your evolution and your healing. To take your power back. This person and how they perceive you is very distorted by the lens that they have going on. Maybe your journey in this lifetime isn't about healing this connection and having them heal so you can move on. It's about, how do you heal without without this type of connection? How do you heal yourself? And how do you show others how to heal, how to set boundaries, how to move on and move through these very painful scenarios? It does feel like there's a lot of new ways of seeing things, pivoting your perspective in the center of this reading, focusing on you, focusing on what you're wanting to bring into the world. Realizing how powerful you really are. Wow. All right. So I'm going to stop this here. If you want, if this has been your story, and if you're interested in the rest of it, we'll look at desire, lesson, and advice. And then I'll do a psychic group meditation where we can clear whatever blocks are ready to release. If there are any programs, beliefs, cords, energies that are still attached to and stopping you from healing from this connection, and then amplifying your own empowerment. So that will be on Patreon. The link to the extended reading is below in the description box. And so you can click on that if you want to follow the rest of this reading. So otherwise, thank you so much for joining me here. This is a co-creative experience. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for your for watching, for your likes, your comments. So, all right, have a good day. Bye.